Hello everyone, today I want to talk about how to balance your exposure to dark energies and dark forces that are unfortunately on this 3D plane. Maybe not unfortunately though, because you chose to be here. So do remember that. You chose to experience the polarity of both light and dark energy, okay? But you might be a very high vibrational being, and it might not be in your particular soul contracts to deal too much with dark energies. So if you're feeling called to watch this video, that's probably the case for you, that you are a being of love and light, and that's the energy and vibrations that you're meant to bring to earth right now. Okay, some people are contracted to work with dark energies and dark forces, so if those people are drawn to that, that's their soul contract and that's what they're meant to do. But if you are completely repelled by it, if you are immediately put in a lower state of being by being exposed to dark energies, then you have to learn how to protect yourself from dark energies. Okay, so the first principle of protecting yourself from dark energies is just discernment, learning the art of discernment. And this requires you having a very strong connection with your intuition and a very strong connection with your higher self. So if you work every day to cultivate a strong connection with you, yourself, your intuition, your inner knowing, your gut feeling, all of these are ways that your spiritual team actually communicates with you, then you will be able to quickly discern if something that shows up in your 3D reality is something that you want to focus on or not. Okay, or if you're watching a certain person, you're not sure if they're being authentic or not, you will be able to discern very quickly whether or not you resonate with them or not, right? My advice, this is sort of a general rule of thumb, is that if you're exposed to a certain piece of information, or you are exposed to a new person, a new energy, check yourself. How do you feel? How do you feel at a deep level? Do you feel anxiety? Do you feel fear? Do you feel uncertain? Do you feel like a victim? Do you feel powerless? Those are huge red flags that are telling you that this is not the information and the energy that you need to be focusing on right now. Like, that's huge. There's no stronger way for you to know that whatever you're exposing yourself to is not in resonance with the frequency that you're vibrating at right now. So as soon as you pick that up, you pick up even an inkling of fear, turn it off, cut it out of your 3D reality, detach from it, okay? Get it out. The best way is to just not expose yourself to it at all. That is the best way to protect yourself. Another strategy that I've heard other channelers and other people use is they'll do a meditation where they do the white light bubble, where you imagine a bubble of white light around you. Fill it with as much white light as possible so that it's so filled with white light that you can no longer see your own being. It's just completely flooded with white light energy, and that aura that you've created energetically will protect you, okay? It will keep you safe and protected during your day-to-day life. And you do need to sort of do this regularly. It's kind of like taking a bath. It's something that you need to do regularly if you want to feel safe and protected in this way. And this is a really effective method. White light is very healing, very, very powerful. Take advantage of that tool that's been shared with us. Sometimes you're going to just experience dark energy and it's going to just evoke itself from within you, and that's your own fears and your own trauma and your own karma that's coming up to be cleared. So if you're self-generating it and it's coming from within you and not outside of you, that means that it's something that you need to deal with and integrate and heal and see and accept and then let go of. That means that if this is coming up and you feel this energy coming up from you, you are ready to heal. You are ready to integrate the shadow aspect of yourself and to see it. So I really highly recommend that you look up shadow work. I have videos about shadow work on my channel for healing, for just letting go and just accepting the emotional obstacles, challenges, struggles of being a human being on the 3D plane. It is not easy. I agree, it is not easy. It's heavy. There are days that are just, they're just awful. Let's be real. Let's be real here, right? And I know it's hard, but you need to clear these energies. Now is the time. So always keep that in your mind. Always try to keep a higher perspective. Not get so caught up in the illusion of fear, in the heaviness of emotions. And the last way for how to not expose yourself to dark energies is focus on the light energies. You know, whatever you give attention to, you give life to. So you can go about it the back end way, which is, well, you don't really want dark energies in your reality. So why are you focusing on them, right? Focus on the light energies. Focus on what makes you feel good. Focus on what makes you feel passionate. Focus on gratitude, on feeling joyful, on all of these very high states of being. And I know it can be so hard when you're in the midst of doing shadow work or just feeling that fear. That can be so overpowering, I know. But just try. You know, I discovered a long time ago that when I am having a very bad day, the worst thing I could ever do is sit and stew in it. Allow my mind to get involved, allow my mind to pull me down even further into the depths of my shadows. I found that what helps me the most is to do things that make me feel good, even though I'm feeling very bad that day, because it automatically lifts my frequency and my energy. Because when I do something to make me feel good, I'm showing love and compassion for myself, even in a time when I don't really want to, when I just want to sort of sulk in my depression or my anxiety or whatever it is I'm dealing with. When you don't take any action and just sit in that very low frequency, you're going to be in that state longer. And if you just force yourself, even if it's hard to take action, to do something, just something, I promise you will feel better. It will change your frequency. Just try. It doesn't have to be, you know, go do a 4-hour workout. If you're depressed that day, go for a walk. Make yourself a cup of tea, your favorite tea. I personally, I'll film videos, and I know that sounds really weird, but I like to talk, and talking automatically lifts my frequency. So you know personally what automatically lifts your frequency. Maybe it's cooking, you know, maybe it's going into nature, painting, creating something. Do something though to shift your energy, to refocus, because as soon as your energy is shifted and lifted, it will create a snowball effect, and then you'll keep seeking out and doing the things that make you happy. You'll want to spend more time and more attention on them, and then that creates a snowball effect, and before you know it, you don't feel heavy anymore. Those energies lifted. Don't be resistant and ashamed and feel guilty that you feel this way. It's very normal. It's very normal and part of the human experience, and let go of that guilt and shame. Embrace being human right now. That is what you chose. That's what your soul wanted for its own spiritual evolution. Okay guys, I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you all in the next. Bye.